I'm Therese Garnier, and I'm live at the WABJ Scholarship Gala. It's going to be a super exciting night. We're going to be raising a lot of money for those who are participating in the UJW program, and also we're going to be interviewing a lot of the honorees tonight, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Not only that, this event was put on to raise money for future journalists. So tell us a little bit about some of the journalism programs that this money will go towards.
Right. Yeah. So the impact of tonight's program the impact of the gala goes beyond tonight. This gala proceeds will be used to support our long-standing urban journalism workshop. Which is a program we have been doing since 1987 to support and to create a pipeline of future journalists. So this program pretty much teaches journalism fundamentals to DC area high school students. And also proceeds will be used to support our scholarships. Because of last year's gala, we were able to fundraise and create and recently create 2 new scholarships to support college students. And also proceeds again will be used to support programs for next year. So we also very grateful for new and returning partners. So if there are more companies out there, please come on board and help support our mission.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for all your hard work. And now hopefully you can sit back and enjoy the dinner and enjoy the show.
I certainly will.
Thank you, Corey. How do you feel about being here tonight?
It feels awesome. I'm here on behalf of our president, Ken Lemon, who couldn't make it this weekend. But I know that tonight's going to be a great night, especially since we are celebrating the retirement of one of our 44 founders, Sam Ford. It's just great to be in the nation's capital because NABJ was actually founded here nearly 50 years ago. And so if Sam Ford had not come here with the other 43 founders, we would not be who we are now.
Well, I'm happy that you guys are being the hosts for tonight's event. So tell me, how do you feel to be able to be a part of this event?
Man, I have a great co-host. It's going to be a great night. This is fabulous. It's a great cause. UJW is something that we really support here in the city. We, always want to give back and mentor young journalists coming up behind us. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, it feels like a big family reunion. We all see each other in stories. We see each other on TV or online. And being in this room together to celebrate that sort of excellence is what the night's all about. So how can you not enjoy this,
Exactly. I love that.
And I love that Lorenzo has a connection to UJW.
Yeah.
That's a really big deal. If you can share that story.
Yeah. So Urban Journalism Workshop, I did the TV portion of that between 2000, we're dating it here, 2000 and 2004. So and we were at Channel 9 for those workshops, which is where I work now. So it's kind of cool to full circle moment, if you will.
Literally. So this is why it's important for parents to allow their kids to come do the UJW program because they could end up like you.
I guess so.
So how do you feel about being here tonight?
Oh, it's wonderful. The WABJ is a wonderful organization for journalists here in Washington. Many, many years ago, I was active in it. I haven't been active in much of anything, lately. But I think under Corey, they're doing a wonderful job. I mean, their profile is higher and they're busy doing things. And so I'm delighted to be here tonight.
Well, my understanding is you're one of the very few that are still active with NABJ that's an active journalist as well. So what does that mean for you?
Yeah, one of the founders of NABJ, yes. Well, it's just that I was the youngest founder. So, some of the older people have gone on to other things. And in some cases, they're no longer with us. But yes, I won't be active in 2 weeks because I'm retiring from Channel 7. But yeah, there were a bunch of us journalists who came here from, it's my daughter, who came here to Washington in December of 1975 and formed the National Association of Black Journalists.
Well, thank you for everything you do. I know I've benefited from NABJ. I became a youngest correspondent in the country, became a Pentagon correspondent. So, thank you all for what you all have done. And I'm excited to see you and the honor that you're going to be getting tonight. So, thank you. And is there a huge night tonight?
Yes.
What brings you here?
Well, I'm receiving an award, a Trailblazer Award tonight, named in honor of Dorothy Butler Gilliam, the first Black woman on staff at the Washington Post.
And how does that make you feel?
I am so honored. Dorothy is an icon in our field and has been such an inspiration to me. So to be honored with an award in her name is just tremendous.
So you said you were in journalism, of course. And so what was that journey like for you? And now to be a part of this event where you get to see other, younger journalists coming up in the ranks, how does that feel for you?
Oh, it feels very good. And, my hope and my wish is that, they're going to be in positions of power where they can make a difference and where they can really make sure that the news is covered well. That they're going to really be good journalists in this day when so many people are just putting out opinion. We're not interested in people's opinion. What we want is to give people the news, which means the information is verified and it's fact checked, and it's what real journalists do.
But how does it feel to be able to come to this event and celebrate yourself and other journalists? How does that make you feel?
It feels humbling, and I feel very proud to have come the way that I came up. There were many pioneering journalists who were my role models and examples and my inspiration.
Yeah.
So it's sort of come full circle, and now to see this new generation coming up and choosing an honorable profession that is so important to our communities and the world at this time. It's very humbling, but I'm very proud and humbled that they would choose to honor me.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, and you are getting an award tonight, so
We are.
Yes, awesome.
We're getting the Dr. Sheila Brooks Community Service Award, a Community Impact Award. It's a great honor. We're an organization that raises the voices of men and women who are homeless here in D.C. through the publication of a newspaper and production of other media, trying to spotlight on an issue that's often overlooked in the community.
Now, how does it feel for you to be able to present this award and just tell me how you're feeling right now?
My name is Dr. Sheila Brooks. I'm with SRB Communications here in Washington, D.C. I'm very honored that this award is recognizing me and my name and my legacy of more than 4 decades in the media and journalism and communications industry. And it couldn't go to a better organization, Street Sense. It is so important that we always give back to our communities, that we uplift and amplify voices, especially in historically marginalized and underserved communities. And that's what this Community Impact Award is about. I am very thrilled, certainly humbled and honored that it is recognized in my name and for such a prestigious organization like Street Sense.
Well, as you know, being a journalist is usually a thankless job, but we don't do it for that. We do it because we love telling people stories and we love sharing the truth. And so thank you for doing that. And now you're getting your recognition.
Yes, thank you.
Which is well deserved.
That's probably why I'm mumbling, because, you're right. We're never really so in front of the camera. We're the ones that are making sure that voices are heard, stories are told, and the community gets to see us and hear us from our own perspective. So it's an honor, uncomfortable honor, but it's an honor.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm sure you mean the biggest thing is you're getting an award tonight. How do you feel about that?
I am so gassed about this. It's always a joy to win an award, and the fact that the award is coming from your own people is even more special. And these are my people in so many ways. I have been active in WABJ for 30 years. I once ran the high school journalism workshop for WABJ. Some of my students went on to become journalists in their own right, and a lot of the young people I've mentored over the years became journalists in their own right. And that's a blessing to have, and I'm just gratified that work is being acknowledged.
That's beautiful. I love it. I love that. Well, thank you so much and congratulations. I can't wait to see you accept your award. That's so exciting.
Thank you. I'm excited to see me win it too.
Well, that's a wrap, folks. I'm Therese Garnier, and you were just watching us live at the red carpet at the Washington Association of Black Journalists Scholarships Gala. Thank you all for watching. See you next year.